Hi, I'm Pat Angelis, and I'm running for re-election to represent District 2. So I thought I'd share a little bit about myself. In the winter of 1993, my family and I, along with 25 other families, moved to Amherst because of our shared desire to live in a diverse and collaborative community, the Pomeroy Lane Cooperative. We were ordinary people embarking on an extraordinary adventure. We were households labeled low income, Section 8, and market rate. We were Asian American, Latinx, African American, and European American. We were gay and straight, and we were at varying degrees of understanding about issues of social, economic, and environmental justice. Living together changed us. The assumptions we held about each other were blown apart, and we started to see the strength and creativity inherent in our community. We learned to see and acknowledge our differences and to find ways to collaboratively solve the problems that arose. This experience, this community, showed me what Amherst could be. It provided lessons I have carried forward into my work as a teacher, an activist, a member of town meeting, and now as I seek to be re-elected to town council. We face a variety of issues as a town. We talk about appropriate development, sustainability, social justice, funding capital projects, and preserving the character of our town. But we often mean very different things. Perhaps the most challenging issue we face is the divisions that have occurred in our community and sadly continue to grow. To address these divisions, all voices need to be heard and all ideas need to be considered and reconsidered. These are lessons I learned from living in the Pomeroy Lane Cooperative. And I believe that the skills learned from these lessons need to be practiced by each resident and community member. They need to be part of the fabric of the work of every town committee and the council. And these lessons, as important as they are often ignored. Instead, a kind of silence reigns. Breaking that silence demands a commitment on the part of the council and community members. It demands that all voices can enter and expand the parameters of our conversations. Breaking silence demands that we examine the limited meaning embedded in preserving the character of our town. When we talk about preserving the character of our town, we seem to mean preserving aspects of the look of downtown and neighborhoods we personally like, holding to our history and creating change with minimum noticeable impact. I want to see the definition of character expand, challenging us to become inclusive, to create safety for all residents, and to create thriving and welcoming spaces downtown and in the village centers. The historical research done by members of Reparations for Amherst has helped us to see our history. The voices of our BIPOC community have helped us to see the patterns and actions we use to keep unwanted change at bay. Together, we need to recognize that we are fighting for the character of our town. We are fighting to create an equitable and just community by listening to one another, challenging one another, and most importantly, rebuilding with each other. And we must recognize that we have the needed tools at hand. We need to use the aspirational goals we have embedded in town resolutions to ensure all community members feel a part of Amherst and feel protected, listened to, and respected. We need to open and encourage significant involvement of BIPOC residents, differently abled residents, and other marginalized residents in shaping our policies, procedures, and decisions. We need to change the character of our community by bridging divides, not exacerbating them. I am a person of integrity and determination who will foster progressive change in Amherst, change that rests on the best of what we have already created and on the ways we are growing and challenging ourselves. Thank you. Please vote to support my reelection, but more importantly, vote to support our community. Thank you.